Hello. Okay, everything's on? Everything's good? I think I got it. Okay. Oh, I had a weekend. We had a Sworn Fest in Arizona. So we got to, let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, we got to hang out with all the Coffin Comics crew. And it was really fun. I'm kind of tired. My voice is a little froggy, so I don't think I'm sick. I don't feel sick. I just feel like tired on the inside. Shadow. That's. Oh, look at even a hi. Hello, YouTube. Megan. Hi, Megan. Okay. So, yeah, it wasn't really my convention. It was Joel's. So, all I had to do was drop off this masterpiece. And this is just a photocopy of the thing I was working on for a while. He liked it a lot, so that's good. What else? I got a sample of this. This is the place that printed Grump's first novel. They do metal printing too, and this has like some sort of, what did they call it? Diamond inlay or something. It's like a holograph, rainbowish reflective bit inside. Hold on. It's kind of blown out there. You can kind of see. So, and it's embossed and all that. So this is super fancy. And it makes me think of like, well, what kind of Grump cards could I make that would make sense to use something like this? This has a little bit of everything. It's got like brushed aluminum, some sort of matte paint, raised bits, and then that holographic sparkle glitter stuff. Kirill, hi, how are you? Yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah, look at that. Version 1.0. They got more. The weather, it was in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. And it's good weather right now. Not too hot, not too cold. Before that, we went to a screening. Do you guys like horror or I think it's just pretty much straight up horror, like high school kids making bad choices, kind of, that kind of horror stuff. It was different than the one the week before, which was Send Help, which was, they're both good in their own way. Horror isn't my genre normally, but the Send Help was a lot of fun to see. It was just kind of tongue-in-cheek, kind of silly, gory, weird, full humor. This one, it was called Whistle. And this was just kind of, it's, I guess it's not very spoilery, but this is an actual whistle that finds itself in a high school, I guess. Joel was like, what does this whistle have against high school kids? But, so when you blow it, whoever's in the vicinity of the whistle, it summons their death to them. So if you die in a fire in your 40s, then you'll suffer that death not immediately. It comes to you and finds you and gives you that death. This one wasn't as good as Send Help, but it had some really good death scenes in it. So if you're into that kind of thing, I don't know, it's not sponsored. I just was excited to see screenings with it. This one had an interview with the director, the writer, and one of the stars. So that's kind of fun. Especially if you're making your own stories, it's good to see how people with that much success are doing it and the choices they make, the sacrifices and the what do you call it when you don't do exactly what you want to do? Compromise. The compromises you have to make. So, lots of folk were asking about Grump at this Coffin Comics thing. So I gotta get going. Here it is, the time. Here's where we left off. We're gonna go for it. So I figure do the light lifting stuff. I can do this stack of coins. So in this page, the only dime is this one. Everything else is pennies. So everything else will have like the simpler shiny ridge. The dime is the one with like the actual divots. What do you call it? Just the let's see. So the dime's like that, pennies like that. So there we go. Hi Jacob, how are you? I'm gonna start drawing. I'm kind of looking to see what is. Oops, see this little thing? Not optimal. What's the what's least likely to get me into trouble? Okay, so let's see. I want the thinner pencil. This is also a 0.3. What is this? Oh, 0.7. I didn't know I had one of those. Nice. Okay. So how about, because this is what I drew the first book with. That just really eats away at your fingers. But I got stuff for that. So I can take the pink one off of this. Let's see, green or pink? I think I'll do pink. This one looks naked without the little holder though. This is like built to have this thing on it. Where is I'm checking if all this stuff is coming up good. Oh, the Nocturnal. Hey, Obeth, it's me, Adrian. Hi. Oh, Adrian was at Swarmfest, and we totally bonded over that band, The Warning. This is from Swarmfest on break at work and saw you streaming. Yeah, here I am. Adrian showed up with a Warning hat, and I didn't catch it at first because I don't know, what do you guys do when you're like at an event or a party or a new place? Are you guys like looking around at what people are wearing, like their hats and stuff? Because I can't do that. I'm just trying to listen to what they're saying and have a nice interaction with them. There's no room in my brain for like cataloging what they're wearing. So my husband Joel, he's the one that said, he brought him back over to me and pointed at his hat, and I got super excited about it. Adrian's been a fan longer than I have been. See, look at that. It looks naked without the thing. Yeah, so then during the convention, he requested that song, one of their songs, to be played. All right. What do you think of that? I think it feels nice. It feels extra fine because of this metal tube. Let's see. These are the same width, but this one seems like more delicate. Okay, let's see. So we'll go in. Some of this needs some figuring out. All good, yeah. I brought it along to see how many folks know of the band. Did you find anyone else? I thought it was really interesting and fun. I wouldn't have expected that, even though it's like rock, and the Sworn Coffin Comics crew, they're notoriously like, rock on kind of things like that one. I even had to practice because I kept doing this. This is Hang Loose. This is Texas Longhorns. This is Rock On. So I was making jokes at home, like I was doing my reps, like, come on, do it. Rock on, rock on. So I could remember. So yeah, the warning kind of, they fit. It's a good fit. Okay, so I'm going to use you to fix some of these. And like with most conventions, I turned in pretty early. So I missed all of this, the super duper partying. I took naps. Not naps like midday, but just, I got my sleep. I'm gonna erase the little hash marks that I made for the page. Let's see. It looks like a little tic-tac-toe game, or like a hashtag sign. This one's missing. It's kind of like that. And I used these corners to line it up when I paste it into the actual size page for book printing. But right now they're just kind of in the way. I have the layout done already. I'm just gonna erase them, and then I can eyeball it. Since it's my book, I'm the one doing all the stuff, so I only have myself to confuse. And I figure it might be nice if I want to make it a little bit smaller, the whole page, to fit some of this extra stuff in, but I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Adrian says, I think there was like 2 others who recognized it and shouted me out. They are only getting bigger as time goes on. I hope to see them live. I saw that they were opening for someone at, I think, was it the Greek or something here in Los Angeles? But tickets were really expensive. Like, I think they were a couple $100. I'm like, I don't want to spend a couple $100. Shadow. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to spend a couple $100 to see the opening band, really. If I liked both of them, yes. But I'm just gonna go to see the beginning and then take off. I don't think that's the way I want to do it. Oh, that's Lord Spew's thing. Headbang. He's got a lot of good emotes. Descending from a stagnant life, missing a proper social. Yeah, that's, if you miss too many proper socials, you forget how to do a social. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I have to go out just so I remember how to speak. Adrian says, whoa, for me, when they were the main event, the tickets were like $50. Oh, lucky. Maybe, okay, so that ticket price was probably because of the headliner. If they're opening for someone at the Greek, would they be the headliner at something, a smaller venue like the Palladium or what's that? I forgot the other, I don't know my venues, but yeah, I'd buy the ticket to see them as the main act. I was super excited once I saw the White Stripes and Yeah Yeah Yeahs were opening for them. So I'm like the only person there. This was so long ago. I was the only person there. Like I was all awkward about it too. I'm just like, oh, look at there they are. Like near the front row because nobody else was sitting there. So that was worth the price. I'm trying to, let's see pennies. Giant pennies. Web of Chaos. Hey, you're now being played through a speaker in disc golf. So your own speaker, or like everybody playing disc golf has the misfortune of listening to me drone on about the warning and conventions and doodling. Thank you, Webcast. I hope you win. Yeah, it was a good weekend. It was dramatic in some ways, and sad and happy, and all the things. But I really hope they do it again. It's like it's such a interesting idea because it's just one publisher with their library of books and all the fans who like them. And they're like a family. They all show up and they haven't seen each other in person in like 2 years. So it's nice. Okay, hold on. I did this last time. Okay, is that better? Okay, got cords running down the camera. Everyone has a fortune because it's my speaker playing rather loud. Okay. Do good disc golfing, everybody. I'm drawing pennies, stacks and stacks of them, while you guys play your game and get some sunshine. I used to know someone, I still do, but I used to too, who owned a shop and they sold disc golf stuff and socks. It was in Denver, Colorado. I was amused by the combination. Okay. So, yeah, I think this stack here will be significantly bigger, and I make these a little smaller, like they're in the background. Like what the one stack behind this main stack. This doesn't make sense. Should I fix it? I must need to fix it, right? Because they wouldn't, oh, it's not like a bologna sandwich. These are little pieces of metal. And this is squishing. Okay. Caprice, maybe? So how do we do it? What do we keep? What do we get rid of? So let's see. I'm buying this. This is where it gets weird. So I guess I'll just erase the top two and make it make sense. Because the whole concept of this scene is kind of out there anyway. I don't want to make it wrong in, it's like making your own set of rules for the reality that you're creating. I still need to follow those rules, so things need to make sense, at least in that way. I missed the whole megaphone portion of Julie's new stuff. There's eggs in her stream. There's also some guess how many eggs game online. I don't think I could find it very easily. I couldn't for the life of me figure out how many eggs were in this. It was like a container of water and it had a certain amount of eggs, and the container was at a certain angle where there was refraction involved. For the life of me, I had to Google, or not Google, I had to do a search on YouTube to see somebody with the answer, because I was like, this, I'm just guessing. As soon as I just start throwing numbers out, I'm just like, nah, oh, I got a text from Salt and Straw, the ice cream place. What are they saying? This is important. What are you saying? Do I have a free scoop waiting for me? Oh my goodness, I'll have to check that out later. Yeah, ice cream just erased my brain. You can see on my stream preview, it's got the wheel, it's buffering. That might just be me. Oh, was I talking about like making my own, following the own rules that I've set up for this peculiar reality? So you go there, you're a little out. This way, out this way. That way. And then back. I feel like they're getting smaller. So that's 4 and one little line. 4 and one little line. 4 and one little line. 4. Oh, not at all. Look at that. Here's the problem. 4 and one little line. Should I go this way? Let's keep going. 4 and 1. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I guess it does. Okay. Yeah, I redeemed the topic of the day. How many eggs are in the water? And chatted the link to the game. You're responsible for that, Shadow, for my like minutes of frustration. How long did it take you? I bet you're smarty pants and you got it right away. You can, if you don't mind, you can post it in here too, so everyone can see like how silly I'm being about it, because it wasn't that hard. I was just, maybe I needed some sleep. So I think that inspired the eggs in the fridge game. That was really cute, that game. Okay, wow, I'm way off here. 4 in one line. Okay. There we go. some are thicker than others. Back to work for me. Take care, Beth. Adrian, thank you so much. It was really nice hanging out with you this weekend. Okay, let's see. So now let's do, maybe we can make them a little thicker in the middle. That's too thick. Look how, well, these are at an angle. Can you use that as an excuse? Probably not. Nah, I was way off on my first guess. And then I used Photoshop to visualize it. Talking about that egg game. Sometimes I'll tough it out. I guess I don't care that much about eggs. Put in the time or something, I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right. Did we do it? I think that's okay enough. I think I've bought myself some credibility there. What about the back stack? Problem for later on? I always regret it when I do that. Okay, we'll figure out the back stack. I talked myself into it. I think I may be a bit behind this. The stream went laggy for a few seconds. I keep seeing the little spiral thing here. Not on OBS, but like on the Twitch actual. It says live excellent. Thank you very much. So what in the heck? Auto quality. Yeah, if I start clicking stuff, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. So we'll just hope that sorts itself out. Do I have too many windows open? Maybe. Let's close that. What else we got here? Okay. Let's see. What else we got? That's me. All right. I think it's fine now. All right. I don't know why it's like my version of the Twitch thing. It's like spinning, a little spinning circle. So, okay. Get my greasy hands, keep my greasy hands off the page. We're gonna go to a Super Bowl party. I think we might always go to a Super Bowl party. I used to watch more football. I don't watch a ton anymore. Was it the Patriots and I don't remember who else. Seahawks, thank you. Are you into the sports balls? We used to root. Well, Joel still likes the Packers. I don't dislike them. I'm not as big of a fan. There we go. I think that'll do it for that side. Ah, this way and everything is all askew. Here. And these are supposed to be askew, so hold on. I'm saying this is the center. Okay, let's do this. And then you, what are you doing? Right there. And this is a little hidden one. Okay. So then, is that right? If that's true, then these lines need to follow. Oh, you know what pen worked really well? that Molotov liquid chrome, is that what it's called? It was like this silver shiny pen. It never dried out. It made beautiful signatures on all the prints, and it dried relatively quickly. Not like a silver Sharpie, those are immediate, but not like a Posca, one of those super juicy paint pens. It was kind of like, I don't know, 2.5 minute dry time maybe. That's really convenient when you're like, okay, I need to like put this print away so I can leave. So I think the downside is each one is like $10. So we'll see how long they last. But if something's good, I think it might be worth the $10 price tag. So now we're getting ready for our next convention is Emerald City in Seattle. I think the first weekend of March? I think it's the first weekend of March. That's a big one. I think I'd like to have some new, like a new banner for that one. New banner, new table runner. That'd be nice. Did I fix them? Okay, I think that is fine. I don't think anybody's gonna get mad at that stack. Okay, you hidden one. Let's try that. Okay, got it. So what did I? Oh, he's right here. This one. It's weird. Okay, so it's got pencil shavings on, or eraser dust. Let's sort yourself out. There you go. For better. So it has very specific grooves. Is that so? It's demanding I hold it in a certain way. Like proper form. I usually like hold it all weird. Like, I don't know. All the fingers get involved. So let's see. No, I can't do it. I need all the fingers. All right. Start not at the bottom, some random coin. This particular coin was calling to me. Well, this one's gonna get the treatment. All right, one down. Hideo asks, how much work in progress art do you have? Not much in progress. I'm not cycling through a bunch of things right now. It's this one. Somebody might contact me for a commission, and in that case it would just be one commission plus these pages. I don't have any coloring stuff on deck. So after I finish this guy, it's basically just pages, drawing stuff. It is kind of helpful to have something else required of me that I could ignore. So then all of a sudden I'm more interested in getting this done because there's something else I should be doing. So right now that thing is taxes. I should be getting my taxes in order. But that's not fun. So we're gonna do this. La la la, taxes don't exist. Yeah, I was doing covers for Lady Mechanica Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is doing really well. I wonder if I can. Let's see. Oh, good, Auto. Keep that for me. Yeah, that's the one. So is that just the regular link? Let me check. Link in bio. Okay, so let's see. So this is the color work that I used to do. There we go. And there's like 3 covers. There's a connecting cover and an additional one that I've done here. Is that the right one? Now that I put the link everywhere? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Kiryu says, I'm just building layers upon layers of unfinished art. A bad habit from lack of discipline. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Maybe none of them are really speaking to you. So that's why you're like, I'm not that into this. I don't like how it's going, and then you start a new one. Just, more of the same. We're gonna see another screening. I can't remember what it's called. Hammett or something? I don't know anything about it. But we have to get there extra early because the Q&A on that one is gonna be James Cameron, I guess. So that seems like that's gonna be a huge deal. So we'll see. Maybe he has some cool insight about movie making and storytelling. Just relax from the difficulty and make there's no table left. Yeah, you got it all covered with half-done projects. I could totally see that. Oh my goodness. Greetings from Mexico, says Jose Alberto Nugadan. That's your last name? Thank you. Greetings to you as well. My Spanish isn't good enough to give you proper in Spanish greeting. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Or if it's proper though, ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está usted? Man, I'm maxed out. Duolingo. Oh, Jose, do you know The Warning? The band The Warning from Monterrey, Mexico? We were talking about that earlier. I just learned about them like 3 months ago or something. Has it even been that long? And I just can't stop listening to them. I really enjoy them. Okay, coins. Let's see. Buen acento. Just more practice. Thank you very much. I try, but then I get shy because a lot of my family speaks Spanish, so then they'll give me a hard time about mispronouncing things. So I have to get over that and just take the hit so that I can practice. I'm from CDMX. You have to tell me what that is. I'm sorry. That sounds like one of the areas that The Warning had a concert. Duolingo is teaching me past tense and it's throwing everything off. Yeah, Kirill, if I have multiple projects going on, the thing that some of it will be digital, like coloring, so I don't actually need the extra table space like you're finding that you need. So I guess I don't have as big a challenge with that as you're going to with your sculptures. Oh, but I do need hard drive space. Not even my C drive. I need to get a bigger M.2 thing to dump in there, because I feel like I don't know what is eating up all the storage in there. I gave it a peek and nothing is obvious to me as what is it, like Windows backups or something, and it just ate up a chunk of storage. I guess I could go into Windows backup and then delete. See, then now I'm making myself nervous. Just go in and start deleting stuff. But maybe backups older than a certain amount of time will be safe. Shouldn't be a huge deal since that drive is just the operating system and programs. It's got to be something else. Why is it? I don't know. Oh, Mexico City, capital of Mexico. CDMX. I suspected, but I didn't want to guess. Web of chaos. Alrighty, about to get in car and drive back to the correct city. The correct city. See you next time, because you'll probably be off by the time I get home. Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing me with your, or inflicting me onto your disc golf fellow sportsmen and ladies. Oh goodness, my apologies. Vince! Hi, Vince. How the heck are you? What are you doing? What was your weekend like? I made a whole collection of these pulled off works. Check Discord for that. And really went to, ooh, thank you. There's a program I like called WinderStat that shows a visual representation of how much space everything on the drive is taking up. Ooh. Okay, that'll help. It's like Windows Directory Statistics. Is that what it stands for? Status? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at that. Yeah, every time I start the computer, it cries. Excuse me, I'm pretty full up right now. Okay, let's see what Kirill has shared with us. Okay, you, no, my stuff. There I am. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's a ton. Okay, let's take a look at one of these. This guy is my friend. Okay, let's see. Oops, that's the wrong button. Ugh, there. That's my friend, Frailejón. Frailejón Ernesto Pérez.
Ernesto Pérez, y te vengo a enseñar que apagues luces antes de dormir. No gastes agua si no es de
Ay, qué excelente, he's so
que
cute.
cierres llaves si te has de cepillar y las basuras aprendas a reciclar.
Okay, that's enough. Oh, I love him. Let's see. All right, let's see. There he is. Where the heck is the button here? Oh, it's right there. Look at him. So, Kirill, tell us about this character. Oh, and if anybody else, there's a bunch on the Discord. Let's see. Should go have a look. Oh my gosh, I can't spell dudes. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what everybody gets to see. Here, let's try to copy paste again. Okay, there we go. Third time's charm. So, Kirill, who is this? Tell us. So, what I see, let's see. He's a guy with a big cone nose and a big smile. He's got like TV shape. Is it a TV head or just a square alien type with antenna? I like his outfit. Is that an N on the lapel? Is that a yellow tie? And look at all the stuff you have on the side there. All the little projects. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. I'm determined to like press my buttons even though they don't work. Oh, it disappeared. It worked. This is from Deltarune, Chapter 3. Sorry for spoiling the long speculated design. I can rely on this game to give me designs when I'm having trouble somewhere else. Oh, okay. I bet you there's a bunch of people who would have known that already. I feel like lighter touch for these since they're falling back from this main stack. The February flavors of ice cream are out at Salt and Straw. There's I think it was raspberry cheesecake, which was really good. The sample was, but then I saw they had some last chance scoop of some pumpkin thing, and I got that instead. And it just made me wish I got the cheesecake. So I better go back. MPT, hey! Ohayou gozaimasu. How is everybody today? I'm pretty good. I went to a convention and I don't think I got sick. I just feel like my throat, sometimes my throat is scratchy, and I think it's from talking. I'm not used to speaking very loudly and in crowded, loud spaces. It's just, I got to irritate my voice by my throat by trying to talk and be heard. Woo! I know! Hooray for healthiness! They gave us lunch packs at our they gave us lunch at the convention, and there were apples and oranges in it, and sometimes people throw those away, and I was eating all the oranges because I thought that's vitamins, vitamin C, might need that. I don't know about the apples. What do apples do for you? They have fiber, right? But do they have vitamin that helps you out? Yeah, cons are always a bit tiring too. Yeah. They certainly are. And this one wasn't even I was like a booth babe. I didn't even have anything to do. Joel was the one that had all the work to be done. Yeah. It was a good time though. Smart, says NPT. I used to drink Emergency, these fizzy packets you put in water. I remember those. Yeah, we had those too. We stopped taking those. I don't know. I don't think there was a reason for it. Maybe we just got, maybe it just fell out of habit. It feels weird eating those types of fruits that seem like they're just there as garnish sometimes. Oh, we went to, was it a sushi place maybe? And they had wedges of oranges on the side. And I ate them and they laughed at me for eating them. I'm like, what? That's food. This is food. You're gonna throw it away? You buy the fake vitamins and then you throw the real ones in the trash? I ate them. And then I'll make green tea for Joel. And I'll squeeze oranges and a little bit of lemon in it. So I have all these squeezed oranges. And they should just go in the trash. A normal person would just throw these in the trash, but I'll eat what's left over because figured vitamins. I don't want to be sick. I'm a weirdo. Okay, that's a stack. 2 stacks. Look at that. Am I warmed up enough to do actual faces now? Heads or tails? Let's see. And these are all pennies. No more dimes. That's the only dime. So, come here, little penny. Oh, this is the one I don't like. I'm not a fan of this tail design. That's the newer one. Short-lived, apparently, if they're no longer making pennies. Here we go. This is my guy. Ah. What are we working on today? Asks MPT. We're still at Grump page 2. On account of me not being too quick. So here, I will need this. Page 1. Do. So this is, let's see. Were these foreground coins? They'll probably have this level of detail. These middle ground coins, probably this much detail, just like a hint of what it might be. Yeah, so, and I'm telling myself, all the pages aren't going to be like this. There aren't going to be this many things to be drawing. So this is special because it's a fantasy sequence that starts off the book. So doing the time here. Oh yeah, I wanted this so I could see how I'm doing the heads. They're ever so slightly grump shaped. See that? Okay, so let's do this. Figure it out. And there's like little writings on both sides. Chest side, let's see, you got, I can't read. The right side is definitely a date. Let's see. I'm not gonna write the dates though, I just want to indicate this is where that lower chunk is. That's the higher chunk. So this penny is from 1992. Liberty, it says Liberty right there. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's upside down. Yeah, okay. Make a little inner ridge, hint at it. And then, let's see. I'm gonna try to copy one of my favorite ones. This is a good one. Good mix of non-specific, shiny looking. And then the words squeezing right around here. Okay, let's try that. I wonder if you can get like a bulk rate on buying a box of those Molotov chrome pens. They're just too good. Speaking of shiny, I guess. I wonder if they have a bronze or gold. Let's see. Molotov. What did I call them? Chrome? Pen. Marker? Let's see. Blick. Well, let's go. Don't just show me a bigger picture of it. I only see silver. That can't be right. What about their company website? Liquid chrome with mirror effect. Datenschutz Preferenz. English, please. It will help me out a bit. Okay, here, let's show. I'll copy. Okay, let's see. Are we going? Okay, let's see. Window. Oh, I gotta tell. Oh, you're going somewhere else here? Oh, no, it's there. Okay, big. Okay, let's see. Okay, does that help? To the options. Just get the big chungus. They can't only have silver. One color chrome? Ugh. Oh, my heart breaks. Refillable, exchangeable tips. Finishing with a clear varnish might reduce the mirror effect. Danger. All right, well, there you go. Personally, I would totally buy the one. I like copper. Gold is alright too. Antique gold, maybe? Not just super bright. Just a little desaturated. Oh, is that the right quality? Yeah, MPT at the convention I went to, it wasn't even for me. I was just there with Joel, and it's a very specific convention for one publisher only in all our books that they put out. But there are people that are asking me for Grump, and they've been asking me for Grump, and I had to tell them, not yet. So the clock is ticking. It's been a while since I printed a book. I don't even know how much those prices have went up since I did a run. Perfect Bound, 56 or so pages. I think I printed with 3 different printers, and yeah, they're not exactly cheap. And most people at conventions are not looking to buy a book. They would like a nice little print, something. Maybe take a chance on the book. So whenever people do, and then when they ask for it, I'm really excited about it. So, okay, not draw all of it. What can I do? I guess this is kind of tucking around here. Put some dark here around these little crevices, and then shine it on this back side. Like this would be the dark in the crevices, and this is the shine side. Oh, you know, did I tell you guys I was playing Death Stranding? I'm still in the very beginning of the game. It's so bizarre. I need to go into the training a little more because my my gun ability is pretty low. I'm good at sneaking around. I'm good at lobbing blood grenades, but I get a gun in my hand and I'm just like, whoa, running around. Don't get me. No, you can't see me. So I just need to get a little better so I don't go into panic mode. It's just bizarre, and it's very similar. So far, it's very similar to the last game. So Death Stranding 2 on the beach or something. It's there'll be these parts in the game where the game designers, they know they're making you do something tedious, and that's when they decide to like play some song that they specifically licensed, like the full-on, the camera pulls back and it makes a more cinematic view, and then this song that they're pretty happy to include in the game starts playing because they know they made it boring and I'm gonna have to run across all these rocks. So then I unlock the ability to make a little, is it a three-wheeler or something? And then I get this, oh my gosh, the traffic outside. So I get it to a certain point and I have to abandon it because I can't ride it over cliffs, and I'm broke now because I spent all my money on abandoned motorcycles. So did I make you? What did I intend for you to be? That looks like it's gonna be Tails. Well, it is now. Most of the time, they won't let me pee on things. This is not while people are watching. Who was watching? I thought we were alone. Peeing and eating bugs. I don't let him drink that much. I should make him sleep more and drink some more water. Poor thing. One of the people I had to deliver packages to get her on the network, or she was a holdout. She didn't want to be connected. I don't blame her. But then they don't get medical stuff when they're not connected. Not the best stuff anyway. So in order to entice her to join the network, I had to bring her some of her lost packages or deliveries. And it was like paintbrushes and easels and things. She's an artist. So she got pretty excited about it. And now she sends me her work. And I get to display it in my room. A little bit of a slope back. And I don't know, there's a social aspect to the game where people who are also playing the game can build stuff in their game that you can use in yours. I don't know how that works though, because if they really did show everybody's buildings, like bridges and charging stations, it would be completely littered with stuff if so many people are playing. So they just choose the best or randomly pick some. But then or is it the game just making it up and they aren't actually real people, just pretend players? And for some reason you can like the signs and the building structures that they put up. So that adds to like, okay, I'm liking it. Yes, thank you. You did good. Were you okay? Then I'll get a message. So-and-so liked your footpath. I'm like, what? Why? I'm always lost. What? So I'm thinking they don't exist. The game is just making things up so I don't feel all bad and lonely. Nobody likes my footpath. Maybe they could like all of those motorcycles I've been abandoning throughout the land. Let's try that for now. Could use a little more, but I'm gonna wait to see what everything else around it looks like. Like just a little, I don't know, something. Not like that though. Okay, what about you? Okay, that's the shiny side, so don't do too much. Look at that. Borg Nugget! Oh, I love that name. Spork Nugget. I'm amazed by the amount of detail you're putting into those coins. Thank you. Well, amazed at like the sheer pointlessness of it. I want it to be this fantastical scene of him going through this sea of giant coins. So I feel like I have to put the effort in so that it looks like unreal. Like, I don't know. I want you guys to believe it so it's more impactful when he's going through it. The little guy right there. No, it's not pointless. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out here too. Yeah, this is page 2 of my book. The pencil has a point, at least. Oh, thank you. This is page 1. So he's in this sea of pennies looking for a dime. Him and his trusty dog sidekick. So obviously a fantasy panel. He's miniaturized. He's normal grump size, 9-year-old boy. Whatever normal grump size is. But he's not miniature. It's just his own little fantasy here. So they spot one. That's right here. That's the one. So when I color it, I usually work pencil, color in Photoshop. I'm gonna get some lighting going to separate foreground, middle ground, background, and then have like some sort of shaft of light. Nothing too like obtrusive, but I want it to like have this little shing, you know, like a shine, shimmer. I love him. Look at how cute he is. Thank you. I'll pass the compliment along. He's happy right now because he's looking for his you know, in his element, finding stuff. This is kind of how he looks like when he's colored. Let's see. That's him and his friends. Causing trouble. About to lay the law down. Sporkles, yep. So one of the challenges for me, Borg, with all this detail is to not make it look like a confusing eyesore of a page. Let's see. This I feel like I can get away with. I can drop these coins into a little bit of shadow so the surface is light, and then as it drops down, like this is actually like what would be the side of the water bottle. So that's gonna be like dark. And then a little lighter, kind of lighter with some light direction. Blank panel. So then it gives you a little bit of a rest on the eye. But I just, it's not always better to throw in a bunch of detail because if you're trying to draw a storytelling page, it kind of distracts the eye and it's like just a little much. So I'm trying to find a balance of wanting it to be much, but not in a exhausting, boring way, repetitive way. Well, it's a bunch of, some of it I do like. See, this is where I'm going back and forth. I like the repetitiveness of stacks of coins that he's going through, but with lighting and the different style of collapsing and towers, maybe I can give it some visual interest. I like drawing realistic Pokemon. Inanimate objects just don't translate for me for some reason. Realistic Pokemon, that's cool. Inanimate objects, I mean, sometimes it can be kind of dull, right? If you're drawing something exactly as it should be, it's like, oh cool, you drew a nice pencil rendering of an apple. But Pokemon and other things like characters, they have personality. So that's a little more interesting to draw and to stare at for a long time. So I kind of understand what you're saying. Oh, hold on. Okay. So. Do I have the right? I don't have. Okay. Well, shoot. Oh, now I need it. I have a center line here, and this is where the coin curves up. That looks weird. Why? It's too much of a... I have it, this line here, I think it's like this, and it should be like that. I just like drawing living things in motion. Yeah, that sounds really nice. That sounds more interesting, right? Me too. I'm in Pennyland. I keep telling myself it's just 3 pages, get through this, and it's gonna be more action, not action, but more emoting. His friends start showing up. Did I just do the same exact thing? It's my favorite. Here we're gonna draw the same line 3 times. My next goal is to draw 2 bird Pokemon with their talons locked in a courtship freefall, like eagles. Oh, that sounds really dramatic. My ADHD makes me type too fast. No, you got the edit there in time, so yeah, that sounds really dynamic. Is that better? Is that better? Does it just need to go up in there more? Not seeing the edge? Okay, I think so. I think that did it. Sometimes holding it and looking in the monitor is easier to see mistakes. For me, that doesn't always work. There's like a mirror, not a mirror, like flip it over on a light box and see what it looks like in reverse. And sometimes that reveals asymmetries that you don't intend. That never works for me though. It just looks like my drawing the other way. I have to just step away and then come back and look at it later. If I'm lucky, I can see it in the monitor there. See the mistakes. So that's gonna, I guess the edge of this, I don't think I have an ellipse this big. Is this one I did? Oh, I guess maybe I do. Okay, so then, no, that's not that big. Was it? Did I just go off course? No. Oh, maybe. I feel like this wants to fit. See that? See if we can fix this. Like that? Is that what you did? So no, because these are all the same size. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. I must have done that on, like, made ellipses on the computer. All right, let's see. I've learned nothing. I'm just gonna say it disappears right there, and we'll all have to be okay with that. And this is, it looks like I intended this to be heads. So that's gonna have writing. And it's nonsense writing. Do I have a good example? what's the best example? I guess. I guess one of these kind of nonsense writing. Nothing really there. This I needed to say 1 cent. That's important. But that's just like mumble writing. All right, good enough. All right, so then we're still sticking with this being the right side up. Also, I need to remind myself, like, only the foreground pennies are going to take this amount of time. So I'm trying to think positively, because just look at this whole thing. It's like, oh my gosh. That's just one head side, or tails. And then that's just edge. That's just the side. So I just got to survive a couple more well-drawn or more detailed coins. This is mercifully all edge coins. So just keep going. How do I make mumble writing? Pick voids. Try to randomize it. And then dirty up the edges. A little shadow on the top coin. Let's hide some of that. Alright, we'll go with that. It's decided. What do you think, Borg? It was good? And then, hold on, I want to drop some of that into shadow. So where can I do that? Just right here? Just darken it in? Maybe give it... Huh. Don't heat it. Do the same here. Okay. Alright. So who are you? Tails? Is there anything extra on the... No. Okay. I have to write 1 cent on this one. Okay. Let's block out space for it first. So if I'm saying this is the little building, then that's not a ton of room for the 1 cent. It should be higher up. Okay. Yeah, something like that high. And okay, so where's the center? How about right there, maybe? And so pull it down there, maybe. And this is where the words go. Is that even enough? Let's see. Okay, so 1 cent. 1 cent. Ooh, we're out of room. Wah wah. Good start. Ish. Medium start. Good enough start. All right. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, there we go. I think I'm like dropping frames or something. Something's still wrong with some. I don't even know where to look for it. I'm gonna finish this little penny that I'm committed to, and then I'll have to figure out what the deal is. Hold on. What's wrong? My net is crunchy. Is it you or me? There's a chance, hi Siege, by the way. There's a chance it might be mine. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I don't even know like how to troubleshoot that exactly. Certainly not live. I'll end up making all kinds of problems for myself. Well, how have you been, Siege? What was your weekend like? I was a booth babe at Joel's convention. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh. The weekend was 50-50. Okay, a little good, a little bad. Good Saturday. Sunday woke up wicked back pain. Still dealing with it. Ah, that's the worst. It affects everything. I'm sorry to hear that. Any clues to what set it off, or you just, that's kind of the back you have? Usually for me, it's like my knees. That's gonna cause some sort of trouble. If I exercise more, it kind of helps. Exercise too much and I annoy my knees or something. It's a weird thing. Okay, so what else? I need a little shadow. Right there. And then, okay, right there. This is the first time it's been so bad. It made standing straight impossible, and sitting to start hurt after a bit too. See, that's the thing, it's everything. Can't sit, can't stand, can't sleep, can't work. Okay, there's one chunky penny. I I used to make fun of older people for wanting to lay down. I totally get it now. Ah. Okay. Look at that. Progress. Honestly though, so then this is just, that's a little bit of nothing right there. A bunch of edges, that's easy. Bunch of edges right here. Edges, and then I've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4 nice tops to make here. A couple here. And the rest is edges. So I think I could do that. All right. I need to figure out what the heck is going on with my internet. I think it's me, Siege. I'm not sure. So, all right. With that said, I don't feel strong enough to raid. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. Let's see. Okay. There we go. No, yeah, I got it. Siege, thank you so much. I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes you can't even take enough pain meds to make it go away. So just hope you don't have anything extensive planned and you can relax. But thank you guys. Thanks, Adrian, for hanging out for a bit. Siege, MPT, Shadow, Web of Chaos, and Vince, Kirill. You guys would have to chime in because I'm so bad at remembering things. But let's see. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. If I do, it'll be on the Discord. Thank you, Siege. I appreciate it. Oops. Word. I have to sound it out to spell it. Where'd it go? Okay, there it went. Okay, phew. Yeah, so then if you want to get my schedule or updates about surprise streams, if they ever happen, you can check that out. So then, if not, see you tomorrow, and hopefully you guys have a good night. All right, take care.